Alright, so welcome back everybody. So, what you saw was the time lapse of the new table actually being put together and set up. So that is something I'm trying out. I don't know how well. I think it turned out fairly well. I don't know, I might try more of those time-lapse style videos where it's just like that and then you kind of get your typical me explaining everything type thing. I don't know, I might continue that. I thought it looked alright. So, finally have the second out of the third table already all set up. Now it's just left for this section here, however far that comes out to. So I don't have the track all set up. I have it not permanently, but like temporarily set up so I can actually have a train run. So it's operational for now. The one thing that I have been like trying that you guys didn't see in the time lapse is I was figuring out how the road here for the little town, not really town, but like little rural train station off in like I don't know, so I don't really know what it's gonna be, but this is gonna be, I know, forest area, but it's gonna be like a small little station that's gonna probably like signify that that there's like a little town somewhere off the table that's like you can't really see. So yeah, I was playing around with that. I think this is how the road design, I think I want it to be. Kind of like tested how many base plates I can fit across the entire length of this section, and the answer to that is about 9. There is like a little gap left over there, but that's perfectly going to be fine because the whole wall fascia, rock fascia that's going to be there. So yeah, I just still haven't working on it a little bit, but still haven't got enough for the pieces. So another thing that has been added is finally this part. Now it's not going to be a road that's going to be here, or it might be, I don't know, depending on how I really feel about it. Like, it's kind of cool how there's like a small, that could be like a smaller road, allow me to put more vehicles in the city, but it's not what I originally planned for it to be. It's kind of want it to be like a little small stream, essentially coming from, I guess would be where the center block is. That's where it'd be like a waterfall. It's still kind of how I wanted it to be, but we'll see on that one. Nothing really too much in the space area, but yeah. So the city also have been fairly updated. I finally, I don't know if you guys seen in the post I did to like the dedicated, I've got a dedicated city Instagram now. So basically, like, if there's small updates, small progresses that I don't feel like to dedicate a whole video, you could see the updates there. I'll put the link in the description to the Instagram. But yeah, I fiddled around with some track layout designs from in the photo. So I gotta stop saying that. But yeah, this is gonna be temporary for what it is. Well, mainly this part here that goes off to here, that's gonna be the temporary part, because my plan for this to be is have kicked over a stand. Okay, whatever. But my original plan for this is to have like a small, like, elevated monorail system go around basically the whole main block there. It's going to be kind of how I do the supports. The supports are not going to be like this, by the way. It's more going to be how, I think it's how Chicago does it with their, I think it's either Chicago or New York, how they do their elevated subways. I think both, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's how that's going to be. But for now, as you can see down over there, if I can zoom in, that's as far as that's going to be able to go. So for now, I should say, because it's just enough room for the subway to stop. I mean, without the little track there at the end, it's enough room, but this way it looks like it actually has enough room. I'll actually show you guys the thing running quickly because I got some batteries in here. Okay, oh, come on. And, okay. I'm gonna send you back that way. There we go, just gonna show you guys how this runs. It's cool, I like it. It's actually kind of what I want it to be. So, it has enough room without the track. And it just, okay, alright. But, yeah. So another big thing that I got was the Hogwarts Express. And finally, well, not finally, but like, I fiddled around with it a lot on how to get the thing motorized. Because the original tender it had enough room for the battery box, but I just didn't like how it looked with the motor. And a lot of people just added like 1 or 2 studs to the actual tender itself, but I practically gave the whole tender a rehaul. I had this old, like back in the 9-volt days, there was like the steams that they had, and they had like the little tenders. I had one of those tenders. I'll probably put the set number if I can actually remember it, or if I find it. It'll probably be showing right now. But yeah, that's what that tender is, and I basically just modified it a bit more to actually house the power function motors. So that battery box is there and the infrared is in there. The only thing with the infrared being there is it's a bit finicky on when it wants to receive the signal. So it's for now finished, but my end goal for it to be is basically make it part of the power functions 2.0. So everything would just be in the tender itself, because it doesn't really, with the power functions 2.0, it wouldn't really need the IR receiver, because the IR receiver is in the battery box itself. So that's for that end goal. So the passenger car, that's just left stock. The only thing that I also did was added the old the old magnets. Like, as you can see, hold on, there you go. Like those ones, the ones that just clipped on with a like Technic pin. So that's kind of also another change I did. I wasn't really a big fan of the little Technic rods that they did. It was okay, but for how my layout was, it more have had issues back in this corner here. It didn't like it that much. Yeah, I could have upgraded the rod a bit more to actually, like, because it was like 3 studs long. I could have upgraded it to a 4 stud long, but I like the magnets itself more, so yeah. Other than that, the city part here is kind of still a mess. What I'm trying to do now is basically start working on the back, so that way I don't have to climb and constantly tear apart the front here. So I'm going to start detailing and actually getting some detail work on the back, mainly over this area, because I can't really reach there. I can reach over there from over here, but it's over in that area where like the mine is and where the monorail actually is right now, which I gotta go turn that off. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. So everything else is still a mess. Oh, actually, one more idea, like one more future plan that I've been kind of gonna be working on is I don't have any more room in my actual city for more buildings, and I kind of wanted to get, like, I recently purchased the diner. That's what, yeah, the diner. So I got nowhere really to put that right now. Yeah, I could probably replace one of the modulars over here, but that would just replace it. Then I would have, this again, one more modular. There's still also like the 10-year anniversary module that I want to get. So yeah, there's like a couple more buildings. So my dad suggested that I put a extension basically on this side. This would all get cleared out, and basically a table for just the city itself. So that way I can add more buildings, I can do more, I don't know, put down more cars. Basically it would just be an extension of the city. So I guess technically this road could be the one that goes there, or maybe comes from the industry section. I don't know how it would really work, but yeah, it would basically just be another section of the city on that side. So I already have like a couple of ideas on what I want to do for it, but we'll see how that works out. But other than that, that's really it that I have to I got for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like I forgot the name of it, the time lapse that I did in the beginning, let me know. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the city, and basically don't forget to check out also the Instagram for the city, because that's where I'm also going to do like small updates, and also if I have small hauls. I'm still probably going to do big haul videos for video, but like if I get like 1 or 2 sets and be like, oh, okay, it's not really going to be cool for a haul, but like it'd just probably be on the Instagram then. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.